Welcome to a great scene here. Excitement and energy flowing in the stadium as we get ready for this week's Game of the Week. We can only hope that it matches the hype. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Takes the handoff. It's Baxter. Using a strong stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Dropping back. It's Manning. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. It's a turnover. Touchdown, Missouri. The defense adds 6 points. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to throw. It's Manning. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
The offense starts with excellent field position. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Will he score here? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And they get set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Only a small game. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here's the 2nd down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Manning. Catch made on the left side. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going to screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws it to the right, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Missouri. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Curry.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Back to pass. It's Manning. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Snags the quick throw. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Back to pass. It's Manning. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas. They're set now to try the PAT. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Missouri, 21, Texas, 7.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll run it from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep shot caught out of the 15. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Convert the PATs, so the lead is now 21. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep. Football is coughed up by the returner inside their own 20.
Oh, it's grabbed by the kicking team. That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pocket breaking down. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Missouri. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Texas, 7.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Final play before the end of the quarter. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14.
Missouri, 35. Texas, 14.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 15, set to kick this one away.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Lacy. Football comes out. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Want to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaking through defenders. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers. Architana defense, Kirk. Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Catch made on the right side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Trying to extend the play. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. And they do a good job of it right here.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes a quick grab. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours.
He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as you try to keep the drive going. Direct snap to the back. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down. The Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on the return, but pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs. Defense comes down with it.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's second down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Catch made inside the 10. Touchdown, Missouri. This offense cannot be stopped.
We see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Texas, 14.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Patriots offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To the air, it's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. Defense are going to keep the pressure on this 3rd down. Quarterback drops back. Using his legs on the scramble. Trying to use his legs to make the 1st down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call.
Boy, he comes up just short of this 1st down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the 1st down, but he gives them a chance.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. And there's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. offense sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's brought down, sacked. Excellent way for the defense to end this first half with momentum. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
He's tackled at the 26. Brings up 2nd down.
On the ready. Get set, get set.
Here's the handoff. Running through the tackle. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Got it.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now.
Here we go.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line.
Tuna. Timber. Hawk.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
On the
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory.
29 Philly. 2-0.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
My money back. Okay, ready?
2nd down play coming up.
Cricket.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field.
Clear. 691. Gators far. Clear. Clear.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing.
Hornet.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Brings up second down.
Ready, set.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Lasso. Lasso.
They call the draw play here.
Throwing back, Jared Paul. Picks up the ball. Third down.
Ready.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down.
Easy.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. He hands it off from the gun. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Picks up 4. Coming up, fourth down.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. This will be a 35-yard attempt. Right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. And looking for a big play here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. And I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the QB will try again on second and 10. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And the beatdown continues.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
14.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. The Longhorns will crank up the tempo.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Longhorns begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Manning. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
Touchdown.
That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Set to advance on the football.
And the hands team able to recover the football. The Missouri offense back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Fighting off the defender. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag and doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter.
Missouri, 59. Texas, 21.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Hand off to the back. Some hard running there through a tackle. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
And it's no good. He missed it. That's just a minor blip in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Manning. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. The Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
28.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Quarterback's got it on the option. And he's got it already past the first down marker. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Got it.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling.
Black 24. 29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
On the ground, it's Roberts. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. First down at 10.
Cricket.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Looking to pass. It's Manning. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Texas. Made the defense look slow that time.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point.
That makes the score Missouri.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's going to take off here. Oh, and he fumbles. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now.
Lasso. Dyna. Go.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line.
Acorn.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short, unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Ready up.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2.
Now. Timber. Timber. Terrier. Ready.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Touchdown, Missouri. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Texas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. His arm might be sore after this performance. That's more than 450 passing yards now.
You think his arm's tired? Man, look at that defense.
Yeah, put them in the ice bath. Get him some oxygen. It's been a tough day.
Man, they have been confused this entire day. Quarterback's just firing away, and this defense cannot slow him.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To throw, it's Manning. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Easy.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. We go with a direct snap. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And down big late in this game. They're going to try for a touchdown here on 4th down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And the extra point was up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown Tigers. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, all week I wonder if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Defense is coming after him. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. We'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. And sack sets up second down. Dropping back, it's Manning. Final minutes here, they'll throw it deep downfield. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood this scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Pressure is coming. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. There's contact on the throw. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 0-0. That's it, game over. A really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.